from here, okay, Brian's going to be my wooden dummy, all right? So how do I do it? Okay, well, how do we do it? First is, Brian's going to stick one leg out, okay, like that. That represents the front leg of your wooden dummy, okay? He's also going to cross his arms, okay, and keep them up. This represents his, the wooden dummy's arms, okay? The only one you can't practice is the low arm, right, like this, right? But it's okay, don't worry about that, all right? All right, so what we're going to do is now, from this position, you know what, it'd probably be easier if, John, if you come behind him like over
Yeah,
the
just trying to
shoulder.
show the front view so they can
Oh,
see how
yeah,
his
yeah,
arms
yeah,
work, so
like this.
they could do it. Yeah.
Okay? Now, Brian is my wooden dummy. Okay? Now,
Good dummy.
first thing you got to do is you got to make sure you're at the right distance. So what I do is I step up to the wooden dummy and I adjust myself to the wooden dummy. Okay? I touch the arms, right? My arm should be bent, right? Okay? I get into my Seelenthal stance, my forward neutral stance. Okay? I make sure I'm at the correct distance. I'm not leaning in, I'm not leaning back, right? I'm right here, okay? And you adjust the wooden dummy. Hi, wooden dummy. Okay. Now from here, all right, now from here, what you do, once you're at the correct distance for the wooden dummy, all right, now we can start, okay? The first key is left hand up, okay? Touch the arm and get your whole body. Now watch, I sink and I get into underneath his arm and I get heavy on my elbow and I attack his center. See? He feels like he's being pushed a little bit back. That's correct. Okay? Why? Because you're trying to teach yourself how to attack your opponent's center. Okay? That's the reason why you practice on a wooden dummy. Okay? To teach you to attack your opponent's center. Right? Now your left hand's up. Okay? Now my right hand's going to go to the center line. Okay? And I'm going to reach. Now, if I keep reaching, I can feel it. If I keep reaching from here like this and I don't move my footwork, I start to lean in. See? My shoulder's lean. It's really committed now. Now, this is wrong, right? I always tell you, don't use your shoulder. That's the reason why you have to shift. When I shift, once my hand, I go to the full extent of my reach, right? Then, what do? I shift, and I shift on my what? My heels. Okay? When I shift on my heels and I keep reaching, now I can reach farther now without using my shoulder. That's the reason why we shift. Okay? I grab behind his neck and I sink. I get heavy in my elbow, heavy on this elbow, and I drop and I bring everything into me. Okay? Now from here I go to the next move, right? I bring my hands back to the center, okay? And I bong sao, right? Get to the V step, tan sao, and slide in. Okay? Right. Now from here I step out, go back to a V step, okay? And I go across his body with side neutral stance, right? Left hand high, right hand low, okay? With my step. Then I bring my hands in again, I take another step, okay? And switch my hands. Right hand high, left hand low. This would be where the wooden low arm would be, okay? Right? Then from here, I step all the way to the side, get to the V. Okay? Bring my hands into the center. Right? Then from here, I triangle step in, inside triangle step. Okay? My left hand goes to tan, my right hand goes to the body, palm strike, and I slide in. Okay? He should, whenever I touch him, his arms or his body, whatever, he should always feel like he's getting back on his heels. Why? Because I should always be drilling towards the center. Okay? You don't need to push him back really hard, but he has to feel like he's being put on his heels. Okay? Then back out, I step, bring my hands in, then I go side neutral stance. Why do I step back to a V step? So I clear his front leg. Okay? Right hand high, left hand low, as I side neutral stance with a step. Okay? My right hand's right here, right? Now this is where this hand comes to Wen Sao, right? I come under, The other hand, I switch my shoulders. I face in the other direction. My right hand comes up. Again, I'm not going, don't think of going sideways. You're always drilling towards the center of the mukjang. Okay? Your partner should always feel what? Like he's being put on his heels. Okay? Then from here, I switch my hands. One hand on top of his arm, the other hand palm strike as I shift to face center. Okay? Now from here, both hands come inside his arms, around, go back to front. I get very heavy. Okay? I'm back to front. Then finish, I go around his arms and I go front to back. And see how I get him on his heels? And that's it. That's the first section. Okay? So another thing is you have to practice both sides. So when you start with the left hand, right, then next time you do it, start with the right hand. Okay, so the first section, you should do it right and left. So practice both sides, okay? Always remember, though, the whole concept of the mukjang, okay? I see this a lot especially on YouTube, okay, or on the internet, okay? They practice on the wooden dummy, right? And they come up and they just go, bam! They think, they hit it hard, right? Pow, 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 right? They hit it hard and they like the sound, pow, pow, right? They just nail the thing, right? They think that's good training, and it's not. It's not good training at all, okay? You have to treat the mukjang exactly like your Silam Tao form. It has to be done slow, and it has to be done slow enough so that you can maintain your three triangles. Bottom triangle, top triangle, forward triangle, while you're moving around your Pune structure. Okay? So you can only move as fast as you can maintain that perfection, that perfect structure. Okay? Another thing is you have to practice not sideways to the arms, banging sideways to the arms. Okay? This is no good. Right? If his arms are up, and I just go sideways, right, like this. This is nothing. It sounds good on the mukjang, but it's not teaching you how to do the movement correctly. So what's the correct way to do the moves? You always attack your opponent's what? His center line. So any move that you do, it may look like I'm going sideways, right? But I'm not. I'm going sideways, but at the same time I'm drilling in. Drilling in. Okay? I come around, I drill into his center. See that? Okay? That way, when you practice this on a partner, start breaking down the movements. Okay? If Brian punches me, right? Punch, and I go sideways. See? But the thing is, as soon as I go sideways, he's going to punch the other hand right through. Yeah, because I'm pushing sideways, right? You can't do that, right? He punches, and I drill, and I defend, but I go into him. See? And now he feels pressure. Right? My triangle, my body's underneath my hand. Now he punches again. I switch, but I'm always drilling into him, so that he always feels that pressure. That center pressure. He's the mukjang when you're training with a partner like that. You always have to drill, okay? And that's what the wooden dummy is for. It teaches you how to attack your opponent's center, okay? It doesn't teach you how to bang the arms as hard as you can, okay? That is nothing, all right? It's how to get your whole body behind you and attack the center of the mukjang. Don't think of it as attacking the arms. You have to attack the center, the post of the mukjang, the body of the mukjang. Okay? Got it? So when you practice in the first section, practice those things, and that's it. Yeah? Okay? Brian and I and John,
What's up?
they're all back, so they wanted to say hi, and they also wanted to thank you for all the kind words that you guys have been saying about me. So, okay, so is that it?
Peace.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, and thank you very much.